Prepare to be amazed. Mind-blowing psychological facts about human behavior, love, and women. Human behavior is a fascinating, often mysterious landscape, especially when it comes to love, intimacy, and the unique psychology of women. Below are some truly astonishing facts that might just change the way you see relationships and connection. Let's start with intimacy. After sex, many women crave closeness, touch, and continued affection, while men often tend to roll over and fall asleep. That postcoital moment isn't just a cliché, it reflects a deeper emotional wiring. When a woman feels sexually satisfied, it doesn't just stop there. It can spark a cycle of increased emotional and physical intimacy, leading to more frequent and fulfilling encounters. Here's something you might not expect. Women who regularly touch their own bodies, whether through self-care, confidence, or sensuality, often have higher levels of sex hormones. In other words, body awareness and touch can amplify sexual vitality. In the realm of bedroom confidence, surprise trumps showmanship. Rather than bragging about your sexual prowess, let your actions speak. Studies show that when expectations are set too high through words, the actual experience can fall flat. But when a woman is caught off guard in a good way, the impact is far more memorable. Subtle cues reveal more than words. For instance, a woman avoiding eye contact or consistently looking down may be signaling disinterest. In contrast, prolonged eye contact often indicates curiosity, attraction, or a desire to connect more deeply. Here's a jaw-dropping statistic. Around 1% of women are capable of achieving a full orgasm through breast stimulation alone. And speaking of anatomy, the clitoris holds a unique distinction. It's the only human body part that never ages. That's right, it retains its sensitivity and function throughout a woman's life. If you think male orgasms are intense, consider this. The average female orgasm lasts 4 times longer than the male counterpart. Time truly slows down for her pleasure. When it comes to the classic "how do I look" question, honesty can sometimes do more harm than good. A gentle answer, with emotional intelligence, often goes a longer way than brutal truth. Prolonged solitude can lead to a dangerous comfort with loneliness, but the fear of being alone can be just as damaging, keeping people stuck in unsatisfying situations and preventing them from discovering their full potential. On the physical side, sexual compatibility isn't just important, it's often a deal breaker. Up to 80% of women report testing for sexual compatibility before marriage. It's a crucial part of emotional and physical harmony in a relationship. Here's a bit of surprising data. Many women prefer a penis size between 8 and 10 cm in length, measured when flaccid or erect is rarely specified in such surveys. But the takeaway is that it's not always about being larger. Quality, comfort, and connection often matter more than length. Women in their 40s and 50s often report more intense orgasms than in their younger years, likely due to hormonal shifts and a decreased percentage of body water, which can heighten sensitivity. Alcohol affects women differently too. They generally become intoxicated faster than men due to differences in body composition and metabolism. And yes, that age-old mystery of why women visit the bathroom in groups? It's often a mix of social bonding, candid commentary, and makeup touch-ups. Ovulation is another intriguing factor. It's the time when women are most likely to experience intense orgasms, thanks to heightened hormone levels and increased sensitivity. Add to that the unspoken language of body cues, pointing their feet toward someone, playing with their hair, standing closer than necessary, and you've got a whole world of nonverbal communication that speaks volumes. And now for a jaw-dropping finale. The human testicles produce about 1,500 sperm with every heartbeat. Wrap your head around that for a second. As for friendships, the human brain is wired to maintain meaningful connections with up to 50 people over a lifetime, a number known as Dunbar's number. When meeting for the first time, a staggering 80% of men are likely to glance at your breasts. Women, on the other hand, often lick their lips during conversations with someone they find attractive. Couples who indulge in watching porn together tend to exhibit stronger commitment levels. Mark Twain famously said, "The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why." In Western society, the foot is a surprisingly common source of sexual fetishism. Interestingly, it's often advised never to shed tears in front of your wife, no matter the pain. To truly turn a woman on, focus on a variety of erogenous zones, such as the legs, breasts, and neck, rather than just the genitals. To understand a man's character, simply observe his friends. Engaging in arguments with foolish individuals is futile. They will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. Surprisingly, an average-sized male genital organ is usually sufficient for pleasure. Wealth, a friend, a wife, and the kingdom may all be regained, but once this body is lost, it can never be acquired again. When dealing with an evil person or a thorn, there are only two options: crush them under your boot or stay far away. Makeouts are significantly more emotional for females compared to males. For men, it's often more about the physical sensation. The fear of death stems from the fear of life itself. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Anger, a corrosive asset, often harms the vessel harboring it more than anything it is unleashed upon. Women are intriguingly more likely to develop romantic feelings after immersing themselves in romantic movies or listening to love songs. A man's mood profoundly influences his appearance to women, casting a unique allure during ovulation. A woman is more prone to consider adultery than at any other time in her cycle. Accompanying a woman while she shops for underwear can unexpectedly spike sexual desire. An hour with a delightful girl feels like a fleeting second, whereas sitting on a red-hot cinder stretches a second into an agonizing eternity. That's relativity for you. A man's scent can captivate a woman's interest, potentially blossoming into love. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, echoes an ancient proverb. Women aged 30 to 40 often indulge in more sexual fantasies and seek casual relationships compared to their younger selves. Most women experience peak desire when both genital and nipple stimulation are combined. Do not dwell on the past or dream of the future. Focus your mind on the present moment. Contrary to popular belief, women don't dress up for men, they dress for themselves, driven by mood swings, location, season, waxing schedules, period cycles, and available accessories. Women who frequently engage in lovemaking tend to have heightened libido and feminine energy. Younger women may prefer older men due to the security they offer. Surprising facts about women, attraction, and human behavior you didn't see coming. Human attraction is far more complex and fascinating than most people realize. Behind the smiles, glances, and subtle cues are layers of psychology, biology, and emotion that influence everything from what we wear to how we connect in bed. Ready to uncover some truly eye-opening facts? Let's dive in. First off, women aren't necessarily drawn to bulging muscles or chiseled abs. What naturally attracts them is health, energy, and vitality. A man who radiates good physical and mental well-being often stands out far more than someone who's just gym sculpted. Speaking of health, did you know that regular sex has been shown to boost your immune system? That's right, staying intimate isn't just good for your relationship, it's good for your body too. When a woman finds a man attractive, she tends to maintain strong eye contact during conversation. It's an unconscious yet powerful sign of connection and curiosity. And while we're on everyday habits, here's a fun fact. Women typically spend between 15 to 20 minutes each day deciding what to wear. Style, after all, is another form of self-expression, and often, subtle attraction. In the bedroom, certain positions and timing can play a key role in satisfaction. For some women, deep morning penetration, especially in the doggy position, can create the ideal conditions for a powerful orgasm. And something as simple as touching a woman's lips, that act alone can spark arousal in nearly 70% of women. Never underestimate the power of subtle sensory stimulation. Ever peeked inside a woman's purse? You'll often find a treasure trove of mysterious items, many of which may never actually be used. But ask her, and she'll confidently say they might come in handy one day. Spoiler alert, they usually don't. Now here's something remarkable. Female orgasms don't have an expiration date. Some women report experiencing them well into their 90s. Sexual vitality, it turns out, isn't bound by age. However, not all reactions to arousal are joyful. In some cases, women may experience sudden waves of sadness or even depression during or after intimacy. These emotional shifts are complex and rooted in both hormonal and psychological factors. Attraction even changes the way women speak. When interested in someone, a woman's voice can become faster and higher pitched, an unconscious way of signaling engagement and openness. Ready for a strange but true twist? Semen contains zinc and calcium, two minerals that can actually help prevent tooth decay. While we're not suggesting a new dental routine, it's a wild fact that makes you do a double take. Men? Take note. Foreplay involving the breasts has been shown to significantly increase arousal, not just for women, but for men as well. Touch, anticipation, and emotional connection all enhance the experience in powerful ways. If this collection of facts sparked your curiosity or made you say wow, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends, drop your thoughts in the comments, and let us know. Did you make it all the way to the end? Type OK below to show you're in the know. Want more intriguing insights and real talk about love, sex, and psychology? Check out the recommended video on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe or follow for more content like this. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and stay awesome. Thanks for reading.